Amazing, absolutely amazing. Next tonight, one young girl from the Cynon Valley is training for a worldwide swimming tournament in just a few days' time. 14-year-old Cerys O'Connell from Mountain Ash never thought she'd get to this point after she was diagnosed with a life-threatening condition a decade ago. But thanks to her sister, Cerys is now fighting fit and ready to dive into the action. Our reporter Brad Williams went to meet her.
This is where it all began. The pool behind Cerys O'Connell's many successes. At the young age of 14, this is how she spends most of her evenings after school.
I swim 4 times a week, 2 hours on a Monday and a Friday, and 1.5 hours on a Wednesday and a Thursday.
She's no stranger to challenges out of the water. She had a bone marrow transplant from her sister when she was just 3 years old. Now her focus is performing in the water.
The World Transplant Games, 10 years ago, when we first found out Cerys was ill, that would have been the last thing on our mind. So to come that far, she's done fantastically well. She's very dedicated and committed.
How hard was it for you to get back into the rhythm of swimming?
Oh, it was difficult because I was a lot more tired than I used to be. Since I hadn't been out very often, walking around a room, you don't get much exercise. So, yeah, it was hard, but you get over it.
She's already seen success, but never expected to be competing against people from across the globe. She'll be a member of Team GB at the World Transplant Games. They're being held in Perth next week.
How did you feel when you were told that you were going to be going out to Australia? What was that initial reaction?
Shock, disbelief really. I didn't expect that. It was crazy in the moment really. I don't think I registered it until about an hour after.
For Cerys' parents, it's a relief to see her get to this point.
You never think your child's going to get ill. It was really hard for all of us. Obviously Megan was only 3 at the time as well, and we had a baby as well, so it was tough.
It's been a long and challenging decade for Cerys and her family, but now she's hoping to dive into glory down under and add to her growing collection of medals.
I remember one day in school we'd had to come into school dressed up as what we wanted to grow up as. And I came into school in my bathers and a dressing gown saying I wanted to be an Olympian swimmer.
And competing on the world stage next week brings Cerys one stroke closer to achieving that dream. Brad Williams, ITV News in Aberdeen.
And the best of luck.